Iowa, 1939. 22 orphaned children were told they were receiving special speech therapy, a gift, an opportunity to improve themselves. They had no parents to question it, no family to object. They signed nothing because they were children, and children in orphanages were not asked for consent. What was actually happening inside that schoolroom was something the University of Iowa would keep buried for 60 years. They called it the monster study, not as a criticism, as a description. The children were divided into two groups without explanation. Group A received positive therapy. Every word they spoke was praised, every sentence rewarded. Their confidence grew visibly across each session. Group B received negative therapy. They were interrupted, criticized, and told repeatedly that they were showing signs of a stutter developing. Even the children whose speech was completely normal were told their tongues were failing them. The researchers were not trying to fix a problem, they were trying to create one. They wanted to know if you could break a healthy child's voice simply by convincing them it was already broken. The results arrived faster than anyone anticipated. The children in Group B did not simply develop hesitations, they stopped speaking altogether. They refused to answer questions in class, refused to read aloud. Children who had been described by their teachers as talkative and confident became withdrawn, anxious, and visibly terrified to open their mouths. They had already lost their parents. They had already lost their homes. And now a man with a clipboard was methodically taking the one thing that still belonged entirely to them, their voice. The University of Iowa locked those results away for 60 years. The researchers knew exactly how the study would look beside the human experiments happening in Nazi Germany at precisely the same time. So they said nothing. The children grew into adults who struggled in job interviews, in relationships, in every space that required them to be heard. In 2007, the surviving subjects received compensation from the state of Iowa. The university issued a formal apology, but there is no apology that gives back a voice that was taken before you were old enough to defend it. You cannot buy back a lifetime of stolen words.